I didn't want to go to heaven anyway.
We're here again. Welcome back to another video. And today I'm going to be ranking the Crafting Dead Season 2 episodes. There are only 4 episodes this season, so this will be a quicker video than usual. But with that being said, let's get right into it, guys. In the number 4 spot, we have Season 2, Episode 2. Yeah, guys, I don't know. There's something about this episode. Not the biggest fan of this one. And the reason is because it's like the majority of this episode is just Herschel Jr. being a brat, and then they have the funeral for Tyrone, and then we have a scene where Mordecai kills Herschel Jr. by accident, and that's like the whole episode. And I'm like, okay, so not much really happened with this one. And you know, we have the death of Herschel Jr. and we have, you know, the end of the Tyrone character. But I don't know, guys, just something about this episode felt like off, I guess. I'm not a huge fan of Mordecai killing Herschel Jr. I gotta be honest. I think that, I don't know, I don't know. It's just a weird decision for Mordecai to do that. And I get it was an accident, but I don't know. I guess it isn't just for me. So yeah, guys, Season 2, Episode 2 takes the number 4 spot. In at the number 3 spot is going to be Season 2, Episode 3. Okay, guys, so this is a much bigger, like, improvement from Episode 2. I actually do like this episode. We have the end of the Herschel Jr. character. We actually revisit that scene at the beginning of the episode. And then we have Mordecai versus Tom at the funeral. And I don't know, guys, like, I like the scene, but Mordecai as a character, man, he is just, ugh. When he's like doing all this, it's like I'm just like getting fed up with him. And yeah, guys, Episode 3, you know, they do that with the funeral stuff. And then we also have Tom leaving the group, and basically we have this cool sequence where he goes out into the woods during a blizzard, and he basically just kills a bunch of frozen walkers. I found that to be a really cool sequence. And we have a small tease for the bandits, which are a major threat for the ranch and the group, which is actually the next episode we're going to be talking about, the season finale. So yeah, guys, this episode gets the number 3 spot. And next up, we're going to be talking about Season 2, Episode 4, A Red Christmas, which will be getting the number 2 spot. This episode, guys, is pretty freaking intense. We have the bandits attacking the ranch. We have character deaths happening left, right, and center. My only gripe is that I wish that these character deaths for Megan and Scar were showing on screen. Yeah, that's really my only gripe with this one. The rest of it's good. I thought that Mordecai dressed as Santa Claus was a bit weird, because, you know, the previous 2 episodes he's like doing evil things, right? Like, and I get Herschel Jr. was an accident, but he technically still killed a child, and then he beats that kid's brother up at his funeral, and then in this episode he's like happy jolly Santa. I don't know, I find it to be a bit of a weird thing, but you know what, it doesn't ruin the episode at all. And for the most part, I think this is a great episode of the show and a good closer for Season 2. And that's why it's going to get number 2 spot. And coming up in first place is going to be Season 2, Episode 1. Guys, this is a great episode of the show, and my favorite episode of the show thus far. I like basically everything about this episode, from the claustrophobia scenes inside the frozen bar, to the walker battle when they escape, and the death of Tyrone on the frozen lake. I thought that this episode was basically, it had it all for a Crafting Dead episode. You have the good character moments, good action, and like intense scenes that like have you on the edge of your seat. So yeah, guys, Season 2, Episode 1, very good episode. And yeah, guys, like, what a great way to start the season off. And honestly, going forward into Season 3, I'm super hyped to see what Jamie Minecraft does with the show. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more rankings, reviews, and of course, survival of the fittest news and Wasteland World news. With that being said, guys, I'm going to end this video off here. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.